Hi. Years ago, been 3 years ago that I pulled several muscles in my hip flexor and other muscles around there. In addition, I had what has been deemed bursitis in my left hip. And many years ago, before it was even, chiropractors and things were a thing, I got a cortisone shot in my hip. Seemed to give me some relief. That was probably 15 years ago. Recently, I've been coming to see Dr. Jimerson for my hip flexor and the muscles, and he has definitely got me past the horrible pain. And I've been able to go out and do dog agility with my dogs, running obstacle courses with them. Then the bursitis came back. I was not able to sleep more than 2 to 3 minutes on my left side. I came in saying, "Do you think I need to go get another cortisone shot?" He's like, "No, let's try the amino patches." And I was like, okay, I'm sort of up for anything at this point. He put them on, the different areas that hurt, and within less than a minute, I got some relief. Within 3 days, the full relief. I am able to sleep on my side for 3 hours plus. And that was only after one treatment. I'm now doing treatments for my muscles and already feeling relief. Thank you, and I highly recommend it.